Could you tell us what we're doing here today?
Well, we're having our Beanie and Burger Day. It is a day where we open our doors to the community. We open our arms in a gesture of goodwill, welcoming all those who want to learn about the religion, come and break bread with us, share this, and make the most of the opportunity to learn about one another. Never take what somebody tells you about another person. Investigate a matter for yourself. And I think for those people who made that leap to try and learn about us, what we really stand for, all of them have, I think, gone away with a very positive experience of who we are, what we represent, and what we stand for.
What was like a typical concern that some of the local members here were coming in with, or the preconceived ideas that you faced, or that what were some of the common questions, I guess, from the locals here in Crewe?
Yeah, I think one of the main themes that emerged was who we really are. Are we like a front for an asylum operation to give people who are living in extreme persecution a home? Are we a religious organization that is headquartered here? And I think to make that distinction clear that we are a religious organization and that this is a residential training ministry has really assuaged a lot of the fears and concerns people have. I think a lot of the people were worried about threats to the local community based on hearsay and secondhand rumors that have been reaching them, that we practice some, things that are too obscene to mention. And I think to clarify that and for them to learn about what exactly our religion is, it really assuaged a lot of that fear and concern.
What was your impression of the people of Crewe?
Yes, I have to say that even though there were some people who came in with prejudiced views, their views very quickly changed when they spoke with people, and when they were able to listen to our point of view directly from the horse's mouth. They found us to be very pleasant human beings who just want to live in peace, live and let live, and to create that community bond and the spirit that is so important and so necessary in the world that we live in. A lot of people said, actually, you are exactly what this community needs. The goal of the event was to remove misconceptions from the hearts and minds of the people. And I think it's been a raving success up to this point.
So we're here at Web House in Crewe, and we're having a Beanie and Burgers event here today. We're reaching out to the local community of Crewe. There have been a lot of misperceptions about us in the media lately, and a lot of people have been asking actually to talk to us. So what we did was today, we had a burger cart come in from outside, KK Catering, and we've invited the local community of Crewe and whoever else in the UK has any questions or concerns to come down, have a burger, have a chat. Please don't feel shy to ask us questions. That's what we're here for. We actually would love if you came and you questioned us about our lifestyle or our beliefs. Even if you're angry or you have any problems, this is the time now to talk on a human level and break those barriers and have a discussion in a civil way and be our guest. For sure, there are people who have come here today who are a bit hostile, I should say. They probably read certain things online and they are now like coming to get the scoop themselves and try to see if they can get answers. And I don't blame them. If you read stuff in the media, people tend to trust the media. And that's why you guys as journalists have a really heavy responsibility on your shoulders to make sure that you have unbiased and fair journalism and that you do the research that you're supposed to be doing to make sure that there's always, a balanced side to every story and that you actually get the facts right. But unfortunately, in a lot of cases, the facts are missed and the facts are overlooked, or people just want sensational clickbait. And that's unfortunately why we've now had a lot of backlash against us and why we're reaching out to Pika today, because there are definitely people coming in with a bit of misconceptions, and it's fine. We're here to talk about it. It's not a problem for us. I think speaking to us on a human level is really helping. I have to say that I've only spoken to a few people so far. We've just kicked off, but there was, for example, a lady that was here. She was definitely tense when she first came. She had a really kind of an angry demeanor. But by the time I talked to her, I'm not here to convert anybody, that's for sure. I'm just trying to have a respectful dialogue with people. I think at the end, she had melted a bit and she actually smiled and thanked me. So I think that's at least a positive. At the end of the day, all we can really hope for is for a civil dialogue.
Just finding out what it's all about, learning what's going on there. So asking him a few questions, trying to see if, because people make that bad, people make that as good, just put it find out, and that's all sort of thing. Found out a few good things that they say they do, but not found out much. Just found out a few things that poses good things. But yeah, not too hard.
And do you think it's good that they, I guess, have an event like this to?
Yeah, to show themselves, to show that they're not going to be a danger. Yeah, I'm local and I don't know, to be honest. I think they're all right, giving out food and welcoming people into that where they live. It's just some stuff seen on TikTok though, and the stand about statues just a bit weird there.
Not too bothered about it, to be honest. Things that I've been reading online are a bit disturbing about this place. No, they haven't really explained themselves to us. Any questions I had, they told me to go to the outreach team. And then when I actually spoke to the woman, she told me she was from the outreach team, so I made a little bit no sense. They haven't really settled anything on this cult stuff, but everyone's saying it is. Don't know, to be honest, mate. It's one of them. They leave us alone, we'll leave them alone. Things a bit strange how they've mixed all the religions into one. Read a bit all about it today, a few disturbing stuff. Wanted to sort of find out myself about it, but it's not really had any answers. We've just invited people in. People actually read half of the stuff. I think they'd have a different opinion on it, if I'm honest. Block pizza, when they're talking now, they're only telling you what they want to hear in theory. Because I've heard two sides to the stories, I'm probably not leaning towards their side, I'm leaning to the other side, to be honest.
What was your impression before coming here about the Ahmadi religion that's based here in Crewe?
I read a little bit about it. Some people were saying, it's a cult, and I thought I need to go check it out and talk to the people and see what it really is, to be honest. And I mean, it seemed like a really bunch of friendly people, but they're saying, my friends are like, Imran, that's where they get you. But I personally don't believe it. It's like, they're bribing you with the food.
Okay.
I don't mean in an offensive way or anything like that.
No, that's right. And so is there like a feeling or an air of skepticism, suspicion around the community here towards this group? Or?
Me personally, not at all, to be honest, because I travel quite a lot and I've learned about many different cultures and traditions and religions and stuff. So, because I come from a Muslim background, so it was really interesting to hear all the different things that you believe in compared to what I've been brought to believe.
What was your impression before coming here regarding the group?
Didn't have one, but I watched and read a few things on social media and YouTube. Give people's ideas of it and supposition, people don't know exactly what's going on. So we thought, come along today, meet some people and find out what the real truth is.
And has it been a positive experience, a negative experience?
Most welcoming. And they've answered every question we've asked. Like I say, on social media, people just get a little snippet of something and it doesn't always turn out to be the truth. So we come down on a fact-finding mission and they've been really helpful, answered every question. It's been open and honest with us. But if you come in and meet and greet and ask their questions rather than people trying to guess things. Well, you hear all sorts, it's cult, it's a sect, they were kidnapped for life and stuff like that. And it's nothing like that. It's basically people want to commit themselves to this religion. And it's the way they feel their life needs to move forward. So hang on and best of luck to them.
This is an open day for the religion. They've been getting undue attention on YouTube, Facebook and that. And it's about coming down and finding out what it's really about. I found them to be very friendly. The other thing that really interests me as well is the actual work they've done in Crewe. The building, the Weds Orphanage, had been derelict for many, many years. And it is a standout building in Crewe. We haven't got many, which is one of the few remaining. And they've spent a lot of money and it's all been done up. And I must say, it looks better than it may have used to. and the grounds have been maintained. So can't really say anything bad about them. Everything is welcoming, well kept. I really think it's a great place. You've had a few people come in from other areas looking for views on their maybe Facebook channel or their YouTube channel, as opposed to real locals who are actually have got an interest in the area. I think a really good majority of Crewe people have not got a drop of hate in the body. It's just a small minority which are causing the residents trouble with vandalism coming in on the grounds. I don't think anybody would want somebody to come into their front yard. I understand the gates are shut and they're shut for a reason. You shut their own gate. So I think, as time goes on, we'll get used to the religion being off. I think it's an excellent idea, and I think you should do it more often. Maybe integrate even further. I noticed you've got a nice little football pitch there. Maybe challenge a local side or two. I don't know. Get the youngins interested. Tours may be limited, obviously, because it was a religious building after all, so people can see their history up close and personal. But yeah, no, that's it. One thing that does surprise me here is our local MP, Conor Naismith, who actually represents this area, and I'm sure that the residents in this building that will be voters at some point in the future, if not already, wouldn't communicate with the residents that actually live here or come to this open day even. It just seems very undemocratic to talk about people when you've not actually been.
And I believe they had invited him even.
I've seen, I think they put a letter up on their Facebook page or web page. I need a copy of the letter asking to talk, and he read a letter back, I believe, which he wouldn't respond to. It's very
well, obviously you hear all these rumours on the internet and people posting things on YouTube and what have you. We decided we wanted to come out here and just find out for ourselves. I'd rather come here and meet the people and speak to you than just listen to gossip and rumours and rubbishes on the internet. And people add things to it and make things up as you go along. I'm a great believer that we should live and let live, and everyone should get on with everybody. So I just thought I'd come along and say, what you guys are like and what the truth was. Everybody I spoke to has been very open, very welcoming, and I can't see why anybody would have an issue with you guys being here. I think it's live and let live, and I think you all seem very pleasant and very nasty. I think by doing this, by opening the doors to local residents and people that are interested, it will squash a lot of the rubbish that goes around. I think by being more open, people can then see that there isn't anything to be scared of. There's no, satanic cult living on the doorstep, drinking baby's blood and all the rest of the rubbish, I think by being more welcoming and open to people and having little events like this, I think it could be more positive for yourselves and a big community to see.
I don't really know, because nobody really talks about what's up here, apart from possibly the local. I mean, I don't get involved with it anyway. Pass here most days, so I've never seen any either, anything like that. So brilliant idea. I mean, I think just talking to one of the young ladies, and she's on about cult, we're trying to do that again.
There was some kind of secret society going on or something, but I knew it was something good because every time I walk past, I walk my son to the park. We spend a couple of hours there every day. And when I walk past here, there's always something going on with the kids and stuff. So I'm thinking, there's something good going on. But then I see the statue, the religious statue in the middle, and I think, okay, it's connected to some kind of religion or something, which I didn't really understand. And then I seen the security and stuff, so I kind of thought, okay, it's related to the Muslim religion, Islam, and just very secretive. So coming here today and seeing you guys opening up a bit, it's been nice. Been nice to see that, understand it a bit more. Definitely, it's not so secretive. I guess the secretiveness of the whole thing kind of lures people in even more, which lured me. So I think that's it's worked I don't know if it's a tactic of yours, but it's worked anyway. But yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Just coming in here, seeing what you guys are about. I think you should do some more events like this, and I'm liking what I'm hearing, speaking to some of the speakers around already. Just how you're a little bit different to the people that you might see in the city centre. I'm from Birmingham. You might see them in the city centre just handing out Qurans and trying to get people to do this and do that, where you guys are a lot more just, you know what, come and see what we're about. Like, no one's handing out any Qurans, you're handing out burgers and beanies. So yeah, I like your style. I'm intrigued to come back and see what you guys are more about as well.
I don't know. I don't believe everything I see in media. That's for sure. I just thought I'd turn up. You like the burger, so I just got chatting to this lady here. She seems alright. You seem like nice people. You believe in all religions, which I think is a little bit greedy. Can you celebrate Christmas and everything else that comes with World War II? So I think you're very lucky people. It's the media putting like bad impressions in you guys, like seeing a cult and all that. And I think opening it up, show McNaught cult, you're great. Yes, fair play to you.
Better impressions. Also, you see on the media that it's a cult. Well, you could tell it isn't. It's just another off-branch of religion, isn't it? It's community, and it shows that it isn't, like you say, like Joe was saying, a cult.